Well, this says hello October, but it's really more like hello August. But you
got to be ready.
You got to be ready for October. You got to be ready for everything. And this is our latest Halloween. It's a virtual class. And I'm Kelly, and Maggie is here from Memory Bound.
Good morning.
So Maggie, welcome back. She's had a few days off. And so we're glad she's back.
I don't know if I'd say it was off.
She was babysitting grandkids. So some of us can relate to how she's coming back to work to rest now. We understand that totally. So Maggie's going to show us her latest project, which is a wood panel for Halloween, a display panel, and it's so cute. And Maggie, I especially like the googly eyes.
I do too, and that was Kelly's idea. To tuck those
Maybe that's why I like. I like
Google,
googly eyes in general, for sure. And Jennifer says, "Good morning, happy Friday," and it is a happy Friday. The state fair started yesterday, and you know what, Maggie? Why people are joining us? Let's just go over here because Katie set up a bunch of Iowa State Fair.
I wore my vintage state fair shirt.
Oh,
and it's got
it is Iowa State Fair.
Bus on it.
I got to get back a little bit so we can see the whole thing.
Somebody said that some singer last year wore this on stage while he performed at the grandstand. So I had to have it.
Oh,
and I thought Janine would like it because it has the...
Yeah, I wonder if Janine's here today. I don't know if she works or not, but she'll watch. We'll have to tell her about it. So we have quite a few things. Penny was here this week and did an ABC book with the Bella Boulevard EIEIO. So we have lots of fun farm things. You know, a lot of people go to the fair to see the animals in the barns. I know our kids always really enjoyed that. So if you come on into the store, you can see what we have, including my favorite is the Funny Farm. And Maggie, I think you've used the Funny Farm stamps.
Kelly, that is such a classic.
It is. You've got to have this stamp set from Tim Holtz. When he came out with this, I immediately sent him an email and thanked him and told him we were going to sell 1 million of them.
And we have really been trying.
We've been working it, yeah.
But I'll tell you what, you can't, 10 years from now, this is still going to be just a classic stamp set.
It's just really fun.
And I like those kind of stamps.
And sometimes I use the words with them, like Hogs and Kisses, and sometimes I mask that off and don't use it.
You know what I did? I cut mine off.
Oh, you did a Teresa.
And then I can put it on there or not put it on there. And you know what looks good with this stamp set is the stitches.
Oh, it does.
Because
that
then
goes
you
really
can
well.
put that
kind of ground
and it makes it
them
look
with
like
the stitches
grass.
Stamp set.
Yep. So if you like,
we should grab the stitches. Could one of you guys get the stitches stamp set? Since we mentioned it, we need to show.
If you like corn dogs, we've got a big one and a little one.
Our daughter loves corn dogs. We have a big one and a little one.
Yes.
Then something else the Iowa State Fair is known for is the butter cow. And some of you from other states, let us know, do they do butter cows? Do they carve those in other states? I don't really know.
I don't think so. I think that's an Iowa thing. Do we have some stitches?
Yay, Katie!
Thank you.
Katie's back today. Katie, when we start to read things, you and I got to get back together so we can read the packages.
Make up our words.
We're making up our own names. So here's the stitches. And like Maggie said, they're really nice. I just want to make cards with these now. This just reminds me how fun these are.
You just put these guys and you put the stitches under there and you have the little grass. So they kind of go together.
They do. Or you can use real stitching.
Like peanut butter and jelly.
Exactly. Salt and pepper. I can't think of anything else that goes together, but I'm sure there's
eggs and bacon.
Okay, thank you, Maggie. I was trying to think of something with BLTs, but that didn't work.
Oh, and Kelly, your googly eyes. Look.
I know, they're so cute.
Look at, we can even make that pig
that
look
looks like Charlotte from Charlotte. Wait, is Charlotte the
Wilbur.
spider?
Wilbur's the
pig. I knew Mrs. Benj would know that.
I read that story.
So anyway, we have a lot of state fair things that are ready for all of our state fair goers, and I know we had a lot of people in yesterday that went to the fair, so thanks for visiting. Maggie, they're commenting about your shirt. They love it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Your vintage Iowa State Fair shirt. Denise just said she likes it. Okay, whoops, I just hit a button. All right, we're back.
Good luck out there.
Shelley said they drove up from Kansas City and met family at the fair yesterday, and how fun it is. Good weather so far.
Yes.
Oh, Illinois has a butter cow also. Thank you, Oshra. We always thought we were special and unique, but
and I hear they've got Kurt Warner this year. They're alongside the butter cow. There's Kurt Warner
Oh, that's a good one.
and Caitlin Clark. Yeah, there's
Oh my
three.
gosh,
Yeah.
we've got three things: the cow and Kurt and Caitlin.
Yes.
Denise said, or Diana said, Minnesota carves Miss Dairy Queen out of butter.
Oh.
And someone else mentioned that. Pennsylvania, they don't remember if they're doing, don't remember if we were jacking, but they do carvings.
Huh.
In Hershey, Pennsylvania, they do figures. So it's kind of a cool thing.
Okay, do you want to explain a little bit about the virtual class? I think
Yes,
we kind of jumped.
let's go back over there so you can show everything.
So this is going to be a virtual class in September, I believe September 25th or the 26th.
26th.
And so when you buy the kit, you will get a code to join the virtual class. And then you'll create this right along with me.
And that's a fun little project. And maybe, do you want to show what you get in the kit, Maggie?
Yes,
We're going to show you what you get in the kit. It's very dimensional. And we have it on an easel, but you could kind of lean it against the wall. You could put a hook on the back if you want to hold it up. Put it up on your mantle. But it's got these, I think these wood pieces are about an inch thick.
Pretty close.
And you get to make it with Maggie.
You will have it done just in time for the 1st of October. So in the kit you get the directions and you get the wood bat.
Yeah, maybe you could.
We're going to dump it.
Oh, Maggie loves. Oh, Katie, thank you.
I missed the dump. You get full color
Maggie
directions.
missed our dumps Wednesday.
I
She was
did.
gone.
And you get the jack-o'-lantern. You get the Hello October, which is what this is
Little
called.
piece there.
You get the orange text piece that you're going to cut the pumpkin or the jack-o'-lantern out. You get the black piece, which is what you're going to cut the bat out of. And then you get the wood panel. It's probably about a 1/4 inch thick, and it's pretty close to 6 by 12. And
Maggie,
then
these came in thicker than the original, so they're really
Oh,
nice.
they are
They're really
thicker.
nice,
Nice.
yes.
I wondered when I turned that. Ooh, these are almost nicer quality than what I
think
did.
they are a little bit better.
This is going to be your background. This is going to be on there. And then you get the googly eyes. You get a piece of cheesecloth, and you get your black twine. So,
and then
there it
if
is.
the kit, and actually I think online it also tells you other supplies that you need to make this project with Maggie. And Sharon says maybe you could make one for every month, Maggie.
oh my
Kinda
gosh,
like
we
the
could
coasters.
go hello November, hello.
Oh, you could. Oh my gosh. That's so true.
Yes, if you could find the paper
We
for
need
it, that
to
would
see
be
the little
cute.
phrases,
Yes.
and then we're all set.
yes.
So
So come join me.
join Maggie for the virtual class on September 26th. And we do need to mention that we need to mention how much it is. I think, is it $24.99?
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind was gone there for a little bit. Okay, $24.99.
So it's $24.99 for everything you get and the class, and it's in a private Facebook group. And you don't have to be there on the 26th. You can watch it later, and you can watch it over and over and share your projects, because we want people to share what they make, don't we, Maggie?
Yes, and if you want to do yours a little differently, feel free.
It's a
But
free
I will
world.
teach you how to do this I don't know how
Tearing.
tearing.
Hole tearing
yeah,
or
hole
something?
tearing.
And you'll be doing stenciling and with some texture paste and inking and distressing and making a really fun project.
And if you ever want to get into a little bit of texture paste and stenciling, this is a very easy project to learn it with.
It'd be fun to do with some friends too.
Yeah.
And like we said, if you can watch it live, great, or you can watch it later. Let's see. They're talking about you making one for every month, so that's pretty cool. All right, so we
That'd be
talked
kinda
about
fun.
our new virtual class that's coming up, and we have people that ask for classes all the time, so I'm really happy, Maggie, that you're willing to do this for us and teach it in a virtual class.
It was a very fun project to do. I think you'll enjoy it.
And if you don't know Maggie, she loves Halloween.
Yes, as soon as the Halloween stuff starts coming
She's
in,
going for it.
I am happy.
Okay, so next we're going to show what our blue Ribbon Special is for the day. And Maggie, I'm going to give you the camera back here. Luckily, Katie found my paper sitting that I needed for it. So we're going to come back to our classroom and welcome everyone to Memory Bound this morning. Thanks for joining us on Friday. And okay, we need to explain, that virtual class is different from Scary Makers. And right after we show you what we're doing with our Sizzix tools, then we're going to talk about Scary Makers. So we have two really amazing Halloween events. And Maggie has another Halloween kit coming.
I do.
A sample. So she's doing all the Halloween for us.
I'm excited about the Halloween, the new Halloween kit. It's
I can't wait.
Using an old book. So.
And Maggie's providing the book, so the book comes in your kit.
Yes.
So we got a lot going on for Halloween, and we're just getting started. But getting back to the state fair, we're having a blue ribbon special every single day. And today's blue ribbon special has to do with die cutting and Sizzix. And Sizzix makes these nice foam pads and these brushes and die picks for some of those intricate dies that you die cut, and they've got lots of little pieces, and you can stand there and you can poke them out, or you can use the die brush. And I'm going to show you how to use it, and then there's 4 styles, and they were all 40% off. I'll show you how it works, and then I'll show you the different styles that we have. How does that sound, Maggie?
Kelly, you're getting lots of compliments on your t-shirt.
Oh, I need to mention my shirt.
You got it.
Okay, Michelle and Marla brought me this at the crop last month, because the big joke is, and you know what, my coffee is in the microwave right now, because I warmed it up right before the video so I could have it and be holding it when I'm standing here. But of course, it's still in the microwave.
Every
I forgot.
day, Kelly's
It
coffee
happens.
is in the microwave.
It happens. So anyway, Michelle and Marla, thank you so much. I was very excited. They came to the crop and handed me a gift bag, and I opened it, and this t-shirt was in there. And it is perfect for me, for sure. And when I got home that night, I walked in the house, and Doug saw it, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get that shirt? It's perfect." So it was very fun. So thank you, gals, so much. It was very thoughtful of you.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you,
No,
but
I meant to do it, and I wanted to be holding my coffee. So you know what? I'm going to go get it out of the microwave. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, she's
Chris,
doing that.
thank you.
Well,
Okay.
she's doing that.
Look at Chris
I
went-
just got,
Oh, you just
I did
saw
not
this?
see these. I missed yesterday's video, but that is so cool for you quilters out there. What cute cards this would make.
Yeah, it's really nice. And
Wow.
we've got the big version too.
I love that.
Okay, Chris went and got my coffee, so
Oh,
you can know
there
I
it
really did
is.
have it in the microwave, and it's warm and everything, so it goes with my shirt. I got to take a picture
We do
today.
need a photo of that.
We'll have to do that. Okay, I'm going to start out with I've got one of those craft dies from Sam Poole called Shabby Basics, and this is the die, and I've used this before. I've shown it on a video before because I really like it, and I'm going to go ahead and cut one out. And I'm using a Big Shot, but if you have other die cutting tools, what we show you is going to work really well also.
Some people would be afraid to use this because of all those little tiny...
I know, it's very intricate, and I have one on a card and I left it at home, but we're going to cut one out and you can see it.
Thank you.
And I brought my Big Shot fold away from home, but you know, whatever Big Shot you use, it works.
And those plates are very well loved, Kelly.
They are loved, and I like my colored plates. So if you have trouble with laying your plates down and not being able to find them on your desk because they're clear, I suggest you get blue plates or one of the colors. So here's my die, and I could start, you know, I could kind of poke it out with my finger if I wanted to. And if you have a die pick, you might start, you know, poking it out a little bit, and that takes forever. So the Sizzix brush and die tool, you have this foam. It's kind of like a mouse pad, but a little more foamy. And you have this little brush, and you just brush it, and you brush it one direction, and it's going to get rid of all of those. Now you don't want to go like this because our Sizzix rep, Shelly, who I adore, told us that that's going to make it ruin your brush. So you just want to go one direction, and look at all those little pieces I'm getting out.
Kelly, I'm so glad you told me that because I would have gone back and forth like crazy.
And then I can pull out my
Look
thing,
at
and it's
that.
all clean.
Oh my gosh.
It's all clean. Now the other tip that I have, I'm going to grab this wastebasket here, Maggie, because I don't know if you knew this, but our vacuum is broken. So,
Again?
Yeah, it's broken again. It gets a lot of work. It picks up a lot of paper. But sometimes if I still have things, you could brush it again. And sometimes I go like this, and you can get out a lot of the other little extra pieces. So wasn't that slick?
Wow.
And isn't that pretty? Let me
That
lay
is
it on.
gorgeous.
I just
Because
think
I
that's
know
really
myself,
pretty.
I would be saying I am.
You
not
might not
doing
even
that.
buy the dye because it's so much
Yeah.
work.
And those are our Blue Ribbon specials. So how much are they today, Kelly?
Well, they're 40% off. And then I also wanted to do one more sample, and then I'm going to show you all the pieces. This is the mixed media die from Tim Holtz. It's mixed media #1, and Diane has used these in her mini albums. And I just happen to have it at home myself. And how many of you at home have a die at home that you've never used before? Because that would be me.
Yes. And we carry those blue plates, right, Kelly?
We do, yes. I
Yes,
think
we
they
do.
come in the teal, and there's another color too. So these dies, they don't cut out a shape like we just cut out a doily and you got the doily. These are going to cut holes out of your paper, your project. So if you're doing maybe a card front or something, we're going to put it on this front of this doodlebug paper. Whoops. And we're going to die cut this.
For mixed media, for adding
It
to
is.
canvases.
It sure is. And let's cut this out. I think my die brush is going to be handy for this also. Well, this one came out pretty good, but before I brushed it while it was still in the die, and this time I've got a few pieces in here, so I'm going to set my paper right onto the brush or the foam, and oh, I got to be sure to show that.
Goodness,
I got to
yes.
show that. And again, you can just gently brush it once,
I got to remember that going in
same
one
direction.
Good.
And these mixed media dies, then they cut out your corner of your paper. So if you were making a card, you could put that right on your card, and you could put your greeting or whatever you like. This might be a better color for it.
Very cool.
Isn't that
Can I
pretty?
show them something else about
Yes.
if you're going to use it for mixed media? You can lay it on.
We want to know it all, Maggie.
You can lay this. This is how I've done it. Like let's say this one. Rather than leaving a border, just put
off
it
the edge?
off the edge,
Oh,
and then
let's
that
do it.
makes your edge
Let's do it.
just kind of fade into a tattered. That's how I use it.
Oh, that's
for mixed media.
Thank you. I love that idea. So we want it going off the edge. I think I might have to get some new cutting pads today. These are getting a little bit curvy.
Oh, Kim says she's got that tool, but she's never used it. So,
Oh my gosh. Well,
and
give-
she has many dies that she's not used. Yeah, we're just waiting for
well, I
projects
have
in your head.
this one I got because I loved it so much.
And see, so how that changes it from a card front to more
Looks
a
like a
mixed
piece.
media edge.
Yeah, I love that. Maggie, I'm glad that
love
you
that.
mentioned that. Okay, so that we showed you the mixed medias, we showed you the shabby doily. My tool, I'll show you. So the mix, I use this mixed media #1, but we also have mixed media #5 in stock. So if you would like to use some of those, this one's really pretty because it's kind of flowery.
These are great for edges. I love them.
And then let's show you the shabby, and we have done a demo with this, but this is the shabby doily. And then we have the lace doily, and I'll flip them around. These are all really have lots of little intricate holes, which is perfect for the die brush.
So if you have that die or want to get that die, now you have the brush on sale to
And this
make it
one
work.
is Victorian lace. This one's $20.99, and the one I used is $18.99, and the other doily is $21.99.
Kelly, that long skinny one would be great for slimline cards.
Oh my gosh, it would. You're so right. Okay, so I showed you that I have the little foam pad and the brush, and then mine came with the die pick. So I actually have this set right here. And this is normally $19.99. This, do they have a name for it, or is it just die brush and die pick accessory kit?
Kelly, that's that die pick right there.
Yeah.
That's one of my all-time favorite
Is
tools
it really?
of Tim's, yes.
You can buy them separately, but they're on
Yes.
back order right now, so we haven't been able to get them.
love
And I
that
lost
tool.
my tip to it, so I lost that. So what this also has is this little cap here, and that's magnetic, and that's what I have on the bottom of mine. So you can pick up your dies. You know, this kind of a die you probably don't have a lot of trouble finding, but have you ever lost a die, Maggie, and you're going all over and you're finding
yes.
it? And so this will pick it
The
right
little
up for
ones.
you.
It's
The other
little
thing
ones.
about getting the one with the magnet on the bottom is it sits up like that on your table or whatever.
Can you show how it goes on? Because somebody had a question about that.
They're very hard to put on. I'm going to be really honest. This was really hard to get on. You have to just push and kind of turn and push.
But once it's on, you just leave it on then, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I don't want to take it off because I don't want to try to get it back on.
I wondered about that.
So that is what I have at home, and then I'm going to show you some other styles. This one's $17.99 to start with, and this is a Tim Holtz. It's got his name on it, and it has the pick, and it's got the brush, and it's a little bit smaller. The foam is like this size, and you can see the brush is a little smaller. So it has a smaller footprint. So maybe you don't use it a lot and you just want something little. So that's a good one. So those are both by Tim Holtz, and these are all 40% off. And then this is one this is $11.99 regular price. So that's going to be what, 7 something? And this has got your foam like mine and the tool like mine, but it doesn't have the die pick, and maybe you don't need that if you already have one, and it doesn't have the little tip on the bottom.
Okay.
And then this is the same thing, but it has the little cap on the bottom, and it's $14.99. So there's basically 4 styles, and I'm giving you the original prices, and these are all 40% off. And you'll find them, I'm sure Janet has linked them, but they're all online under shopping and specials.
Do you want to get the colored plates?
So this is perfect, you guys. If it's a great time to stock up, or not really stock up, but it's a great time to get yourself a tool that I think you will really use. I keep mine with my machine, Maggie, and then it's always available.
Pat is agreeing with you. She had to have her husband put hers on.
Yeah, it's not easy to put on. We'll be very honest about that. It's very hard to get that tip on, but once you get it on, it's kind of nice because you don't take it off, you just leave it on.
Okay, so Kelly, we had a couple
blue
questions
and green.
about these.
Okay, so these are $13.99, and you can get clear plates if you want, and they might be $12.99. I think these might be a little bit more, but I don't know about you guys, but I set something on my table that's clear, and I can never find it, and that's why I always get the teal or the blue plates. And you get 2 in a package.
I like that blue.
Yeah, I think it's nice. It looks like I'm about ready for some new ones.
I think so.
They're still working, so don't spend the money unless you need to.
They're lined up, but they're pretty straight.
Yeah, I think if I like to have an extra pair, so when they do go totally bad, then I don't have to worry about running to Memory Bound to get more. So, all right.
It's hard to get to Memory Bound.
Any other questions about the? It's very hard. I never come here. But
okay, so those are your 4 choices today at 40% off.
hey, I guess I'll take my
There you
coffee
go.
since it's out of the
Okay.
microwave. Okay, so we talked about Maggie's virtual Halloween class, Hello October. We showed you the blue ribbon special of the day. Now we're going to talk about Scary Makers. So Maggie, come on over.
Ooh. And I have been gone for a few days, and I got to see them all packaged up.
Oh, they're packaged up.
and I'm like, oh, they're so
We're
cute.
working on shipping them right now. So if yours is being shipped, we are working on that today. And if you're being picked up, we're getting them all ready to go.
It'd be like Christmas at Halloween.
Oh, I love that. Like 'twas the Nightmare Before Christmas or something like that.
Yes.
So what I want to do is, we haven't really taken a lot of time in detail to tell you what Scary Makers is and what we're doing and the projects and who's doing what. So I want to just take some time and kind of tell about it. We do have some kits left, not a lot. So if you're thinking about it, don't wait too long. But I'll show you what you get in the kit, and we'll talk about how it works. And Maggie, please chime in, because Maggie's involved in this too.
So you're going to dump a kit?
We are going to dump a kit.
Yay.
In a nice way. So we've done 2 2 dumps, Maggie. That should make you really happy. So last year we did Merry Makers, and it was so much fun, and it was a Christmas event. Virtual classes, I think we had 6 or 7 virtual classes, and we had a Facebook page. And if you participated, give us a shout out, make a comment, let us know how you liked it. And it was really fun, and it was the first time, and I'll be very honest, I was very nervous because it was a large investment in people's time and product, but it went over really well, and we even had to make more kits. So with that, we thought we would do other like mini makers throughout the year, but we haven't really gotten to that because we're too busy. But Scary Makers came about because many of us love Halloween, and I'm going to give Janet the credit for naming it Scary Makers. And I have had a post-it note, Janet, you might not have known this, but on my desk, on my monitor, right next to it, it says Scary Makers, because I have wanted to remember that phrase ever since she told me about it, because I just love the idea of Scary Makers from Merry Makers. So
Kelly, you're getting lots and lots of compliments.
Oh, good.
About
so people
last year's
liked it.
Merry
Good.
Makers.
Well, and we're going to start working on Merry Makers next. But so here's Scary Makers. We have 5 instructors, including myself and Maggie, Katie, Teresa, and Peggy, that are all teaching virtual classes, and it'll be in a private Facebook group, just like Merry Makers was. We have a bonus project from Peggy that we'll do a short video on. We have extra cards that you can make, because you're going to have a lot of extra things with your kit that you don't use in the classes. You can watch things live, you can watch them later. I'll show you the kit, and then I'll show you the projects and talk about the schedule. How does that sound, Maggie?
Very good.
So this is our Scary Maker kit. It's a really nice, fun bundle. You're going to get a bag of some Halloween ribbons, including a little bit of cheesecloth in there, Maggie. We know
Gotta have that
our
cheesecloth.
cheesecloth. You're going to get a wooden boo for one of the projects.
Complete with a little knot right
Yeah,
on
this
there.
one's got a little bit of a knot. You're going to get a whole package of this We Are Memory Keepers twine. And I love using twine, so I was really excited to find this. You're going to get a whole spool of the grid ribbon in orange, and you will have at least half a spool left when you get done. You're going to get a dual pack of the Tim Holtz panel frames, and then you're going to get a flip book from Simple Stories. And then that's kind of a lot. Oh, and then you're going to get a 9x12 canvas board, and this has got like canvas on it, but it's flat. It's not like a stretch canvas, but it is like a gessoed canvas. Maggie, there's more in here than I thought.
Oh my gosh, it's just so fun.
Okay, and then you're going to get a set of card bases, and they're not just plain card bases. These are interactive. There's 4 interactive cards, and then 4 card bases for bonus cards. And that one looks like it's got a few more than 4 on it. So, and then you're going to get okay, let me go back. So what we decided was we wanted to use the Simple Stories Fabulous because it's so darn cute. We love the images, the colors, and so you're going to get a whole collection pack with Fabulous. And so you get all the papers and the 12x12 stickers.
Okay.
And then you're going to get the bat stencil, and I used this and I really loved it.
You know, Kelly, I wanted to use that stencil, and it just didn't end up working out for my project, so I'm glad you did.
Well, one of my goals, Maggie, for coming up is to do more stenciling. I hardly ever do it unless I'm doing a demo. So that's a little confession, so I want to do more of that. And then you're going to get the whole pack of washi tape. Now, we thought about just getting a pack of orange washi tape, but we decided that we would give everybody the whole pack. And you're going to have lots of washi tape left over.
Gloria says, holy smoke, that's a lot of product.
It is a lot. And then here's the bits and pieces that you're going to get from the collection. I'll flip it over. We've shown this collection before. The little people in it are just so darn cute.
And it's the whole package.
And then you're going to get the journal bits. These are Teresa's favorites. And then you're going to get the floral bits. And this is all like pumpkins and greenery and flowers. And then you're going to get the extra pack. So let's open this up because I just want everyone to see. In a way, I feel like we're spoiling the surprise, Maggie, for people whose kids shipped out. But in another way, if you're on the fence or you're not sure, then you're going to say, wow, I don't want to miss out on this.
There's nothing better than getting a kit full of stuff.
Oh my gosh. You're going to get some enamel dots, and I can tell you that you don't use all of those either. You're going to get some of the 6x8 papers from Fabulous. You're going to get an extra sheet of this paper and it has got some printing on it that's a little different. You're going to get some envelopes. You're going to get 4 envelopes for your interactive cards. Some extra little papers. You got a pattern here for your banner. And then the cardstock and color vibe, several sheets of that. And then, Maggie, we have our little book, our little bag of, what should we say, losables?
Yes, just fun stuff.
A little eyeball and some, is that Spanish moss or pink moss?
That is Spanish moss.
And there's a clip in there and buttons, and there's a 31. So lots of little goodies in there too. And let me put this back in this pile so I can put that back together. And then what I think makes memory bound events really special is you're going to have printed instructions for every project.
And Janet outdid herself.
Janet, thank you. You are amazing. You got a welcome letter just telling you a little bit about it, how to get on the page.
How much are the kits?
They're $139.99.
$139.99.
And you're going to get the cutting guide, which Janet did for us, so you'll know how to cut your paper. And in addition to this, Janet will be here one day, it's on the schedule, actually cutting the paper with you. So you can get ready for classes and cut out your paper with Janet, or you can do it in advance if you want, or after the fact, if that's how you roll. The guide's all here to do it. And then you're going to have instructions for every project. And our instructions at Memory Bound, we're kind of picky about them. They have pictures, they have step-by-step guides. Everything is uniform as far as some of the abbreviations that we use. So you're going to have all of this. So you will always be able to make your projects, again, or make them in class or make them later.
And most of the product that is used in Scary Makers is available singly. I mean, you can get the canvas and some of the papers.
Okay, Maggie, that is a wonderful, wonderful comment, because you can go online. We have a category called Scary Makers, and you can go online, and there's all the fabulous things that are coming in your kit and things that you need extra are in that category online. Or if you come into the store, we've got it all set up on an end cap, so you can find things easily.
If you want an extra boo, or you want an extra
right, if you want to make more
frame, they're available.
So what we're doing is our first class is going to be Teresa, and she's making interactive cards. Let's see. So it's this one and this one and this one and this one. So the first day of classes will be Teresa, and one of the projects she's making is the wiper card.
Oh, how cute.
So I love that. And then she's making the pop-up card. So when you open it, it pops up. These are all cards that have little surprises. And then we have the book fold card. And you can see pictures of these online. And then we have an easel card that she's going to make with the haunted house. And look at the spider, making how it dangles. I think that's so cute. And it's got some glossy accents on it.
When you get done with that class, you'll have 4 fun cards to send.
And you've learned some techniques.
Kelly, a lot of people say, well, I don't send Halloween cards, but how fun to get one in the mail.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Okay, then on Tuesday, is Katie Tuesday maybe? I think Katie might be the Tuesday class, and she's made us a mini album, and that is Katie's specialty. She has a lot of specialties, but she does such a nice job making mini albums, and she's made one just for Scary Makers. Look at how we got little Frankenstein coming out of the pocket there. And she's going to be making this with you. And you can put your Halloween pictures, maybe the kids' trick-or-treat pictures, Halloween pass.
How fun.
And I know that my little grandsons would love to look through an album like that and see pictures of themselves and remember their costumes.
And they're just fun to just set out at Halloween and
And Maggie, you might be on Wednesday.
I believe I am.
Okay, so Maggie's got a little vignette going on here, guys. So look at all of this. So you remember that little wood boo? Maggie's going to show you how to dress it up. I don't know if it's dress it up or spook it up. Maybe spook it up. It's got crackle paste on it, and you're going to be making this panel here. And there's that 31. So these are the 3 projects that you'll make with Maggie. And you can display them together. You can give them some to a friend. You can display them separately, however you'd like to do it.
And as Katie said, this is the same Halloween line, but you can spook it up a little bit,
right?
Or you can make it fun and cute.
I think I think we picked it because it's not super cutesy and it's not spooky. It's an in-between Halloween collection. Okay, and then on Thursday, Peggy is going to be making a banner with us. And that's her banner, which I think she did an amazing job. It's so cute. She's going to show you how to cut out those pieces so you can make more banners if you want to.
Oh, fun to hang up in your house.
And then this is a bonus project here. And Peggy designed this also. And we'll have a video sometime, I'm not sure, we don't have a date, where she'll show you how to cut these panels for the banner and how to decorate them. And there are directions for this, so you don't have to worry about looking, trying to figure it out. We've got it all done for you. And then I think I get to bring up the rear on Friday, Maggie.
Very good.
So I did a little something out of my zone, and I did a mixed media project also, and mine is on that canvas board.
It is so
cute. We took part of Maggie's frame and we put it on the front. We've fussy cut some things. We've powdered some stickers and turned them into die cuts.
And this is where you used the stencil with ink, didn't you?
Yes, that stencil was fun.
I love it.
Okay.
It's just dimensional. And Kelly, can we mention about there might be a little bit of homework for yours and mine?
Yes, there are homework videos. So each instructor will have a video and they'll come on and introduce their project and tell you about it. And if you have homework, if you want to make it along in class, then there are a few homework things. And when you think homework growing up, you're like, oh, homework. But this is fun homework because it's crafty homework and it's spooky homework.
Oshra, it is not sold out yet. We just have a few left, so you can give us a call or get online and order one.
Yeah, you can order it online or you can call us either way.
And also, Kelly, we are going to have a list of the products that maybe they will possibly need.
They're in your welcome letter. And I think they're online, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look and see.
Okay.
But we can put them online.
Yeah, that way if they're going to order the kit, they can order it.
Yeah, there's things like paint. There's some black paint, some ink. Are they in the category? Okay.
Okay, perfect.
So then these are just some bonus cards that I made with our scraps. This is a little canvas because we love canvases.
Coasters?
Or coasters.
I love that. And you know what, Kelly? I can always tell when you've done one because you're off the edge. You do a lot of off the edge.
I'm off the edge, Maggie.
I love that little coaster.
A little crazy. So these are just some bonuses, and we'll post pictures of these in the Facebook group. We don't have instructions for them, but they're pretty self-explanatory. And you're still going to have a lot of extra paper and things. Like some of these, like the Google Eyes, are not in your kit, but you can add those if you want, or you can leave them off. I just happen to love Google Eyes, like I mentioned earlier.
And we do have Google Eyes.
We have
to purchase from the store.
We are stocked up on Google Eyes. I do not want to miss out on Google Eyes. Okay, so evidently, are there any questions about it? Looks like Doug has a comment about Scary Maker shipping.
And
so
here's Doug.
Hey guys, I just want to let everyone know I am frantically working on packing up all the Scary Maker boxes to go out, but I'm seeing a number of orders coming in today that all say, hey, please include this with my Scary Maker shipment. And I'll try, if I can, get it in the same box, but it may be too late. So
we'll do the best we can.
Things are going out the door, but they may not be in the same box, your new orders.
Okay. We'll try it the best. We'll do the best we can.
Working on it.
Okay.
Doug's going to be shipping a lot today. He's our lone shipper right now. So he'll be working on that. And is there any other questions about Scary Makers?
Yes,
I think we answered
answer
them
them all?
all. So like we were saying, we have a few Scary Maker kits left, and once they're gone, right?
Yep, once they're gone, they're gone.
And-
And I really hope you join us. Maggie, don't you think we're just going to have a blast?
Oh my gosh, it's going to be fun. I'm sure that there will be just some scary surprises here and there too.
I'm sure there will be.
I think the package is so cool, and it's even, look at that sticker. And I know last year for Merrymakers, Kelly, people saved their
I
stickers
know they did.
and they scrapped with it.
I know. I love that about it. That was really fun.
And if you didn't do Merrymakers last year, the most fun was probably getting to meet all the people that were taking the class, and they were sending photos of them and their friends.
Yes, of them doing the class, and we had
Yes.
snack recipes and drink recipes, and it was a lot of fun. And I know Scary Makers will be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, so you can dress up in your spookiest costume and get together with your friends and have a good time.
And we didn't mention it, but in your kit, it will tell you the schedule for all the there's a welcome and introduction video. Each of us will have here's our kit and what you need to do before class if you want to make it in class.
And there's a code in there in the
Yes,
directions.
it tells you where to go to the Facebook page, and then there's a very secret code that you will be asked, and you just type that in, and then Janet is going to be monitoring our Facebook page, and she does a fabulous job. And Janet, I'm so glad you're doing that for us, because that is a lot. And she'll be making sure that you get let into the page. If you have any trouble, you just have to call us, and we're happy to help you with that. It's easy. It is on Facebook, so you do have to be on Facebook to participate, unless you just want to get it and read the directions and do it on your own. And you can certainly do that. You have what you need to make them on your own too. So Maggie, any other questions on this fine spooky Friday?
Lots of thank yous and hearts for the
good.
kids. So
Oh,
thank
good.
you for your kind
Well,
words.
watch your mail, watch your shipping, because they're coming. They're on their way. They're going out today.
How fun.
And if you have questions about it or you're not sure, you can call us and talk to any of us, and we would love to help you with that too.
And now Kelly has to go put her coffee in the microwave.
I know, I do. I've got to go put my coffee back in the microwave and say goodbye. We're open today till 4. We're open all weekend. So if you're coming to Ankeny or Des Moines for the fair, stop in and see us. And we'll be back on Monday. And I really don't know what Teresa's here Monday. Teresa's here Monday, and she's using the Tim Holtz, the new paste for Halloween, including glow in the dark. And we're going to a dark place on Monday. So join us Monday. We'll be showing you the glow in the dark, and it will be glowing. So have a great day, and thanks everybody.